Happy birthday, Sean. Let's take a look at some of these games. I think we can focus on peeling and getting into a defensive stance quickly, setting, and offensive approach. I think those are the three biggest things we can focus on, but take a look at the game, see what happens. Nice. Okay, this is a good example. Oh. I'll go back a little bit further. All right, Henry has the ball here. We're deciding now we're not going to block. So if you do like a three-step intentional peel, you can like get back to about this spot quickly and be set for him to hit the ball. Like now, as he's hitting the ball, you're still going backwards, so it's just really hard to get a clean dig off when you're still moving. But okay, we go over the net, and then it's like still puts pressure on them and lay it out. So same thing here. We're peeling, and while he's hitting the ball, like now, like we're still moving backwards. So if you're moving backwards, it means if he's hitting it like deep, you're moving back, it's gonna like deflect backwards. And if he goes short, you're not able to go forwards because you're not set yet. So you want to like one peel sooner and then like peel like intentionally and quickly. You're taking like a 1, 2, 3 set instead of just like backstepping here. It's a tricky part about blocking. Like peeling is harder than blocking. Double. Okay. This is a good pass. Um, this is a bit lifty. A lot of your sets are lifty. So what happens here is, let's see if I can pause at a good time. I want you to be like probably or like here. That way, when the ball is landing, you still have move time to push it forward. You're like getting under the ball and then kind of lifting up. And then I want you to like push with your body push with your body and your hands at the same time forward. Here, you're just like a little under the ball. But you can see like you have a really high contact, and then the ball, you bring the ball down just a little bit too much. That wasn't even the best example of that. There's better examples. I didn't think that was that bad. People online complains, but they're losers. There's other ones that were worse. Here, this is a tricky play, but like you're serving the ball and just kind of lazily getting back to your spot. You gotta serve and get back to your spot ASAP, or else some of these good players are gonna make you pay for it. I can kind of explain this pass, but not thoroughly, not as well. So, this is a pass to your outside. I want your body like going through this ball. Instead, you just like get there and like you stop there, but um, you like get the ball to this spot. I want you to get your left leg behind this ball, and then for your body to continue and like let your body forward through follow through on this ball and like keep going with it. The ball goes over. Stays in too. This was a good serve. See, this is I like this ball. I preferably go a little bit deeper, but not trying to score on that ball. And then see if we can see anything here. This is a tough hit. Not this one. Yeah, no, it's just tough. Oof. Okay, you were able to get set that time at least. You had a little bit more time. Thank you. Sheesh. Looks good. That was a good set. A little low, but it was good. Nice. Nice. And then, I mean, this is the same thing. Same thing as before. you know, like you're still here. They're like they're getting a second touch on the ball, and you're still way back here. So you can just focus on getting back to your spot like ASAP. Nice touch. Let me just see this though. It's a good try. If you just like set with the proper footwork, you're there like a third of a second sooner, and that's all it is. It's just a like 1-2 hop step back, and you're good. That was a good set. Nice. Oh, good patience. That ball should stay over, and it's kind of the same thing, but we end up scoring here. But let's just see. It's a combination of a late peel and just not using the proper footwork. You're just like backstepping. Like look how many steps you took. The proper peel should be like it should be it should be just you open up, you cross over, and you're back. Or I think it's just three. You open up, you cross, and then you hop back. It's like three and a half steps. But look how many steps you take here. Um, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you waste 2 steps here. And then that's the difference between keeping it up on our side or just setting it over. Before a game starts next time, I would just practice doing the proper footwork a couple times to like drill it in your memory. Let's see, I can't really give great blocking advice, but we'll try. Your hands are just going up here. There's like a little bit of like folding over, but if you like actually try to block instead of just like going straight up, you could potentially get this down. Tough. It's a really bad set. Oof. Is that in? That was let's look at this set again though. This is like a good outcome, but I wanted to show you like you're gonna be under this ball and like your legs are like you want your legs to be behind the ball when you're setting. I don't have a ball over here, so looking for an object that I can go like that I can hold on to. You want your legs to be behind the ball, so you can use your legs to finish forwards. Like you want your entire body going forwards. Let's watch what you do here. I'm gonna slow down a little bit too if I can. Um, so like your legs are starting in front, um, and then like you're actually like ending a little bit backwards. And that's when you get in trouble with like lifting the ball a little bit. Your arms kind of forward, your arms went forward, but like you kind of jumped up and back. You like want to exaggerate the forward motion. A good drill to work on that is if you and your partner are on sideline to sideline before the game, and you just hand set back and forth with each other, hand set, pass yourself, set like sideline to sideline. The only way you can set sideline to sideline is if you use your entire body. You can't just use your arms. It's a good drill. Even that one, you're like waiting to see what's happening, but I think you could just commit to the peel sooner. Which is like either like block or don't. Uh, it's just you're caught in between a lot. It's tough. If it was on this side, I could have looked at that pass, but okay. Nice. You can see just like a little bit late on the peel earlier again. Nice. This play's still alive. And then same thing. Like that play, I mentioned this in the day, but if this ball goes over, it's a point for them. You know, you want to be like, okay, now you want to peel, like now you're doing your aggressive peel, but this is just like you use like 6 steps. You only need 3 steps, so um, this is a good play by them. Okay. This is a good one. Money? Like that. Like that shouldn't drop, but all right. This one went over. So, you know, now like this is my serve receive. This is like going to me. You should start moving to the middle already. Especially like this ball is like pretty far right of center. So like most likely I'm going to pass somewhere where my cursor is. Like this pass is gonna be most likely like here. So you need to start getting this spot ASAP. Oh, your first step here, it's not too bad, but like your first step is this way. You move this right foot to the left, and then your left foot goes to the left too. Like I want you going this way. That way, like if it's a good pass, you're gonna be there early, and then if it's a bad pass, like if it goes out here, you can still get this ball. But if I fuck up this pass and pass like into the net over here or like pass out here, you can't get this ball because you lose 2.5 steps because or like you lose 4 steps basically. You use 1 step to the left and another step to the left. So that's 2, and then in those 2 steps, you could have used those 2 steps to go right. And like usually a shanked pass is gonna go to the right. It's not gonna go like this way. It's gonna go this way. Um, but that was like a let's watch this pass again. Like this is a pretty good pass, I think. And we didn't get a handset. So like this ball needs to be handset. And it's because of those first 2 steps. Okay, nice. I like that. This is a really good approach. Taking the step back. So kind of the same thing. At least this serve was a little bit more to the left, but we can watch the feet again. I'm like I'm falling backwards my body on that set. It doesn't look good. That's a good ball by Henry. Let me see if this is this a better set though for me to show. Let me see. Hopefully I get one good set in here. Like, yeah, it's fine. It's not like a great set, but it's. I'm looking for like a solid example to show. That wasn't it. So like once again, like you see, like you're doing this like circular motion. You like open your body up but you're losing literally you're losing 4 steps because instead of taking these steps to the left, you could be taking those steps to the middle already. Like this pass is not a good pass, but like if you had 4 additional steps, you could handset this pass. And like notice where the bad passes are going versus yeah, like notice where the bad passes are going. They're all going the same way. Is there something to look at here? This was actually I like this approach. I like how you like got out here. You're still in motion. It'd be nice to like wait, but this is a quick play. Um, so what happens? Let's see, like work on my technical feedback, which is sometimes questionable, but it looked like your arm just like went straight up here. Let's see. Like you had your arm straight up, you kind of paused, and then you only had this. Uh, ideally you want to like open up with your torso, cock back, and then go forward. What happens is like you kind of jump early, you get your arm up, you kind of stall, and then you only have this. So I think usually you jump too early and then you're there, and then like you kind of hit the ball on your way down. That happens a lot. I don't know if this is the best example of that, but we'll see that again. Let me just see one thing with your torso here. No. Oof. That's a good spot. I got owned. This is probably my serve that I didn't take. So this happens again. This is a little bit better of an example. Okay. Set kind of dies. It kind of dies middle, but let's see. You have a little like you had a really good like last 1-2 steps. I think you're just early on this ball. Like you're already in the air and like the ball is up here, so then you just have to stall. You have to stall in the air. If you just time this better, you crush this ball. But you're just jumping. You're just getting there early. Still alive? Do we win this point? Yeah. Yeah, you called it on yourself. I see what happened. Yeah. That's a tough play because it's just a long play, but it was just as a late peel or like it wasn't that it was late peel. It's just you have to be quicker peeling backwards. Like once you start the peel, you just have to be quicker. I'm not going to mention that again, but I've already said it like 4 times. So that was actually a good outcome, but it's like you can see like you're at the ball and now you're going backwards. Um, you want to be behind the ball and then be able to push it forwards. Especially like I'm gonna want sets to my right hand, which means if you're falling backwards, it's just gonna be tough to do that. Um, see if I went too far back. No. I tried to replay that, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh no, here it is. It's just that it's a hard. I mean, that was off my dig though. It's not the easiest ball. This is a new game, by the way. So this happened just because like here you're kind of not blocking and you're not guarding your spot. So I mean, you kind of saw he might have like poked it. It's a tough play for you. This is probably just my ball, but I do get a hit on it, and I just don't get a good touch. It's ugly. Someone could give you better like technical feedback about what you're doing with your elbow here, but like your elbow is like staying in front of you. I think you're like you go up and you're here. You get your arm up and then you stall. Like try getting your like torso and your elbow back. Keep it up and back. And that way you have an actual whip you can work with here. Like this is just like I don't have no power here. If I'm trying to throw a ball, I don't have an object. But like if I can't throw a ball like this. If you were throwing a baseball, you would whip it back. You'd open up and throw it back. Um, you're just going up like this, and this is all you have. Nice set. Oof. See this pass. Okay. It was just a little tight. Okay, you're there. Nice. I really don't like the song. I think you like it though. No way. So, okay, let's look at this play though. I don't remember if I said this in the game. So you get the serve. I'm going all out here. Like I need you to follow me out here and give me a vocal cue that like you're helping me out. So like I need you to. There's no like I'm not gonna fix this ball. It would be a miracle. Like most likely, if I do get a touch here, like I'm gonna try to pass it here. I just want to do like an easy up, and I want you to run with me and tell me like I'm with you. I'm with you to give me like a little umph and confidence that like I can save this ball and that you're close to me. Like if I do have to save this and try to actually set this ball over here, it's going to be really hard. So, but most likely I'm like putting it up. I'm not going to like try to fix it towards the net. So what's happening is just a lot of these contacts, you know, you're hitting the ball like here. When like if you jumped and timed the ball right, you could probably hit the ball like close to the tip of the antenna. But like a lot of your contact is just like you start your hand up and then you sink it and then you end up hitting it here. So just really be conscious of trying to reach and get the ball as high as you can. And a part of that is just because you're early. Let me just see it. This one thing. Yeah, that's fine. Oof. So this is like a good example. I might have done the same thing as you because I kind of closed off here, but okay, like the ball's in the air. This is my serve. You can start to move now. You haven't started moving yet, and then your first two steps are this way, which means like, this is a bad pass. But if you actually started towards the middle, you could have got this ball. A bad pass though. Yeah. Oof. I think it's just like a little low for me. This pass is not great. It's fine though. I'm not so sure why I fucked this up. I think I called middle and then it wasn't middle is the thing, but okay. God, they win this point. I'm falling backwards. Nice hit though. Oof. Henry's calling outside. So that's lifty. Oof. I think I fuck you here. Yeah, I set you backwards. Damn it. Nice play. Good serve. Middle ball. Henry shanks it. Nice dig. Go, go, go. It's out. I got excited. Just want to see one thing here. It's pretty good. It's a good set too. I just made a low contact. Tough. This is a lift. Let me see if I can do this. I don't know why you do this with your legs a lot. It might be part like causing other things with your hands. But I like you kind of leaped with your front foot and then you were no longer balanced. You do want one foot firmly in front. You want your left foot to be in front, like a half a step in front of you, so you like have balance to go forwards. But like you don't have any stability here. You want someone like if someone was to like poke your leg for you to like have the stability to not get pushed down. This is like a one-legged set, and this is the second time you've done this. But just try to focus on getting your one leg in front, one leg in back planted, and if you can even use your back leg to push. Those are my best sets. Or when like I have both my legs planted, one arm in back, one leg in front, one leg back. I'm actually like launching off my back, like my back heel is what's like doing a lot of the pushing work with my legs. Here, this is just one leg, and maybe that's causing you to lift a little bit more. It's kind of ironic sometimes how like a lot of times what you do with your legs could help you with your hands. Um, you could just have a quicker release. Nice. This one was much more in rhythm. Let's just watch it again. That was a good rip. But you still like you start your arm swing like you never start like back here. You're starting like you're kind of starting here, and then all you have is this. You're still able to rip that one, but um, that one had better timing. If you don't have any timing, you don't have any room for error. Okay. Nice. Oof. That was a rip. So it's the same. Like it ends up being a good set, I think. But just want to show you. Nice. Okay, this we get scored on, and then we get it back. Let's watch it again. Just watch the set. Watch the setting footwork. I'm gonna try to pause, but like you're taking a lot of steps to get there in the first place because once again, this set is to the camera's left of me. So like this pass is gonna be more left of the middle of the court. So you want your first steps going there. I'll repeat myself and say that. Like your first step is kind of outside. So you're gonna kind of get to this ball late because of that extra step. Um, and then for whatever reason like you're lifting this leg up. And I don't know how you do that, but I think if you fix that, that could help you with your hands a little bit. It's a bad pass, and then you did a good job poking it back. Take a good step back here. That's just a good 1-2 approach. Yikes. Okay, good serve. That's a lift. On the high passes, it's tough. This is a better one. Whew. Henry's riding the line. His are clean, but it's riding the line. Is that over? Nice. Nice. I don't know what happened though. Can't remember if we won this game or not. Anyways, that was the 2 games. Good stuff, man.